everybody, in today's video I am going to be sharing with you the things that I have decided to take with me during my next trip. So if you haven't been following and you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. But in this video I am going to be talking about the things that I am taking with me to Texas. So I've been talking about this upcoming trip for quite a while now, and it's finally time. So I figure I would share the stuff that I have packed up to take with me. So I've taken a lot for what my plan is, but I haven't taken as much as I have seen other people take. So everything crafty, journal related is all right here. So let's get started. I'm going to first share what's in this pouch. This pouch is from the Stationery Selection box. It is one of their exclusive pouches that they made with the Superior Labor. I love these colors. I had to have it. OD green is my color, and I just absolutely love this. So just gonna sort of dump everything and forgive the mess and chaos. But this is where we are. So I'm gonna sort of go through this systematically, even though it's quite chaotic. So first off, I have two pair of scissors. The first pair is my Cutter Bee scissors, and these are the scissors that I like to use when I need to be doing more precision cutting. These are great for fussy cutting, and they're super sharp and accurate. The next is my Tools to Live By scissors. These are my tried and true scissors. I love these scissors the most. I have 3 pair of them. That's how much I love them. They cut like butter. They're expensive, but they're worth it, and probably my most used stationery item and my must-have. Like, hands down, I have to have these scissors. Next, I have some ink. I've got some VersaFine Smoky Gray ink. And the reason I'm bringing that, for several reasons, but I'm also bringing these stamps. They're very thin and small, but they're thick enough where I don't really need to use a clear block. I can just sort of stamp it down and call it good. But I love the look of these postal cancellations, and I am going to be using them for some of the projects that I plan to do. The next, I've got 2 different types of adhesive. I found a random Prima Planner glue pen, and I figure what time then when you travel is it perfect to have a smaller compact glue gun. So I've got that, or glue stick. So I've got that. And then a little tiny bit left of this double-sided sticky tape when the glue stick may not be appropriate. I've got a few different pens. I've got 2 different Sarasa pens. One is the Vintage Gray and one is the Mark On. You can see the babies have taken the clips off. It's totally fine. I just don't even care. But I love the gray ink. It's not very harsh, and I love that this one will write on washi tape or really any sort of surface. I've also got this gray Papermate pen. I love gray, so this is appropriate, and it's not a ballpoint, it's a felt tip, so if I need a felt tip pen, this is great. Next is this Zig pen. This is actually a pen for an insert for one of the Coco Ito pens, but I can't be bothered to take the shell off and put it on this. It doesn't really bother me all that much anyway, and this is the extra fine blue black ink. I love this because it's a very hard nib and perfect for when you want to do a smaller sized hand lettering. Next is my Tombow brush pen. This is the harder nib, my favorite all-time brush pen. I use this thing religiously. I've probably got 6 in here right now. And then the last is my Emmett pen. This also came in a Stationery Selection box, and I love these pens. I wish I had more, but alas, they are a little bit more expensive, and I find myself gravitating more to the Sarasas than anything else. I have this clip right here. It's one of 2 clips I plan on taking, also from a Stationery Selection box. I have this paper cutter. It's actually a letter opener, but I figure if I need something that this might be useful for, then I've got it. And then I've got some number stamps in case I want to stamp the date or anything like that. I've got these cute number stamps. I don't know where they're from. I apologize. I've had them in my stash forever. If I had to guess, I would say the Michaels or Target dollar area. So I've got all the numbers for that and a little ink pad for that as well. The other reason I'm bringing an ink pad is because I would like to maybe hit up a few letterboxing spots. So if you haven't heard of letterboxing, it's basically like geocaching, but instead of looking for stuff, you're looking for stamps. So you follow the clues in a particular area and they lead you to find a hand-carved stamp, and then you can stamp it in your journal and be on your way. We've done this for several years now, and I'm excited to find some in Texas. So that's all the utilitarian type stuff that I plan on taking with me. It all fits in here perfectly well, and I actually took this most of this stuff with me to Texas the last time I went and used it all, so it mostly just stayed in the pouch anyway. But let's move on to some of the paper items that I have chosen to take. So I've got some stickers right here. This is actually a little mini tearaway book, and it was sent to me to my P.O. box last month, and I thought it was appropriate in case I needed any type of little paper bits. It's all right here, and it's a great compact size. Next, I just have some random bits. I thought that was pretty, so I decided to bring it along, and then some random paper bits that I thought were appropriate. I really loved this piece. Then some more little papers. This has got like gold specks in it, which I thought was pretty. I've got two different types of washi samples to take with me in pretty basic, simple designs, which I love. I've got this origami folder right here that has got some stickers and pieces of ephemera that I like. A little mini folder of some international postage stamps, which I love to use. And then this little envelope here has just got a ton of washi stickers and just all the things. It's just full of great stickers that I can use for my postcards. So I intend on sending quite a few postcards while we're there because for one, it's one of my Patreon rewards. If you are a patron, while I'm traveling for my Postcard Pals tier, then you get a postcard sent to you where I'm traveling, so that's appropriate. I've got another envelope here with more floral washi stickers for postcards. And then this one has just got some more fun stickers. Now, I don't really intend on, I say I don't really, but let's be honest, using these for my journaling per se, just because I don't really plan on doing a whole lot of creative journaling, and I'm going to show you why. You're probably thinking I'm crazy, but I promise I'm not. So everything fits in there just nice, and it's not over full, it's perfectly sized. So the next thing I have is my medium-sized Delphonics pouch, and this is the pouch that is holding my traveler's notebook. So I've got my notebook here, I've got my Traveler's Company clip so that I can hold down my journal when I need to hold it down. And then let's go ahead and take a look, and I'm sorry that I'm so close here, but let's take a look in my notebook. So this is my Ace Hotel Camel Edition. I got this a year or two ago, but it has not been well used or loved. So it's still very velvety feeling. So I'm gonna put some patina on it by taking it with us. Inside I have this pouch here, and inside of the pouch I have another envelope filled with labels and stamps and just pieces of paper in case I feel like I need a little bit more ephemera. Got some handmade paper that's just a little bit bigger, and then some Texas ephemera that we sort of found here locally in case we come into contact. I just wanted to be able to have these Texas bits. And then I have an envelope for my postcards, stamps. So I do need to pick up some international postage, but that's fine. We can pick it up while we're there. sure we'll pass 100 post offices. So yeah, so that is what is in here. I've got a card slot over here, not full yet, but that's fine. And then I have 2 inserts. So the plan is to use this insert. I've got some more paper in here in case I need it for letterboxing, for stamping any stamps that we find, and then this random piece of Texas ephemera that I sort of found. And then this insert is an insert that was sent to me from one of my girlfriends who went to Japan and visited the Traveler's Factory and stamped one of their half inserts, which is an insert that's just got half the amount of pages. And I figured I would use this to sort of write down just like the stuff like in the moment, like if I need to stamp something or write something down, or if I just need like a scratch journal. So I tend for this to be sort of my sort of dirty journal for the trip and be able to write anything in it that I need to, any quick notes. And then I've got my writing board for this year tucked away in here. So this is the one that I tend to pull in and out of and use it for anything I might need it for. And then I've also got my pre-decorated traveler's notebook. It's already like, this is something that I make, I produce, I sell it in my Etsy store, and it's already pre-decorated. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is come in every night and write down what happened during the day. This is where the bulk of the memory keeping is going to go. This is where the bulk of like my thoughts and my experiences. This is where the thoughtful, mindful journaling is going to go at the end of every night. And there are enough pages in here to last the entire week while we're away. I have the addresses right here. I've got quite a few addresses. I think there's like 3 or 4 sheets of paper in here filled with addresses. A map for Texas because we do plan on driving. We're going to fly in and fly out of Texas, but we are driving while we're there. And then in the pouch, I just have some emergency cash in case we need cash instead of using our debit cards. So that's it. I mean, I kept it pretty simple this time. I was really trying to be thoughtful and mindful of my experience and not overloading myself. I found when I tried to make my travel journal very intense, and I try to journal and decorate the pages while I'm there or even when I get back, it seems to just be too much. I still have 2 travel journals that I haven't finished the journaling in. The decorating is done. I just have to go in and write, but I'm so burnt out from the entire project and experience that I just keep procrastinating. And I told myself that I wouldn't go to Texas until I had those done, and here we are. I'm still procrastinating. So I have corrected the issue with that. I'm taking a pre-decorated traveler's notebook with me so I don't have to worry about it. I've got very minimal supplies so that if I want to get crafty, I can, and I can put all of that crafty energy into the postcards that we want to send. And that's it. So I'm really looking forward to this trip. I hope that you guys will follow along over on Instagram. That's the easiest way to stay into contact with us. I'm always sharing over there. And yeah, that's going to be it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this peek into my travel journal plans. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to leave them down below. And that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye.